Thanks a lot for staying with us. Now, Varanasi Court today granted permission for the scientific survey of the Gyanvapi Mosque complex by the ASI. The scientific survey by the ASI will take place between 8 a.m. and 12 noon, but it won't be carried in the barricaded wazukhana where a shivling-like structure exists. The ASI has been directed by the court to produce a study report to it by August 4. The court clarified that there will be no restrictions on namaz and no damage should be caused to the mosque structure. The Muslim side is likely to oppose the move and may challenge the order in Allahabad High Court. A videographic survey of the Gyanvapi complex last year, remember, had revealed what the Hindu side claimed was a shivling inside the mosque premises. The Muslim side had insisted that that structure is merely a fountain. So what does this order really mean? Now, it is a big step towards resolution of this age-old Kashi Vishwanath Gyanvapi Mosque dispute. The ASI survey may provide scientific backing to the arguments of either side of the case. And the findings of the ASI will now also become part of the evidence, so they will come on record. The survey may also decide if Places of Worship Act applies in this case or not. Remember, last year, the Supreme Court had also said that determining the character of a religious place is not barred by this 1991 law. The big debate that's coming up, though, is whether the ASI survey alone can unravel the entire truth and will it be a clincher in this legal battle?
A very welcome order because we had asked for ASI survey of this entire premises apart from the Wazu tank, and this order has been passed by the Honorable District Court Varanasi. So we are very happy and we are very thankful and grateful to the Honorable District Court Varanasi.
All right, going across to the guest joining us, Vishnu Jain, who's the lawyer from the Hindu petitioner side, is joining us. Desh Ratan Nigam is advocate and political analyst. Shahid Ali is president of United Muslims Front. And Maulana Masoodul Hasan Kazmi is Muslim scholar, also joining us. Vishnu, let me begin with you. Big day, good day for you. But how do you look at the fact that the very area where you were claiming a shivling-like structure has been found is actually outside of the purview of this ASI survey? Does that not weaken your case?
No, not at all, because there is already an order of the Allahabad High Court on 12th of May, where the Honorable Allahabad High Court had directed the ASI survey of the Wazu tank. That matter is pending adjudication before the Supreme Court, and the next date of hearing in that matter is on 29th of August. So there is no correlation between survey of Wazu tank and survey of the entire area, because the survey of Wazu tank will be on a very specific question that whether it's a fountain or not. That's a separate issue. But the other aspect of the matter is that now the order of District Court has been uploaded, and if you give me some time, I want to read and tell the viewers about the directions of the District Court Varanasi. Sure. And this survey has to start with immediate effect. The direction of the District Court Varanasi is this, that the District Court Varanasi has directed the ASI to conduct a detailed scientific investigation by GPR, which is ground penetrating radar, excavation and dating method and other modern techniques to find out as to whether the same has been constructed over a pre-existing structure of a Hindu temple. The District Court Varanasi has further directed the director of the ASI to conduct a scientific investigation after associating the plaintiffs and the defendants and their counsels, and also to conduct videography and photography of the entire survey proceeding. The third direction, which is very, very crucial, is that the Honorable Court has directed the director of the ASI to investigate the age and nature of the western wall of the building in question, yes, and conduct a scientific survey. The court has also directed the ground penetration radar survey just below the 3 domes of the building in question and conduct excavation if required. The court has also directed the director of the SI to conduct GPR survey beneath the western wall and conduct excavation if required. The court has also directed the director of the SI to conduct GPR just below the cellars, which is the Tehkana of Vyazi, and conduct excavation if required. Then very, very important, the court has also directed to prepare the list of artifacts, and the court has also directed GPR survey and excavation wherever required and do dating exercise without damaging the structure. So the sacrosanct principle is that the structure will not be damaged, but by methods like ground penetrating radar and other modern techniques, first it will be ascertained that whether there is anything beneath this, and if it will be ascertained, then immediately there will be excavation and all the list of artifacts will be prepared. This exercise has to be conducted immediately, forthwith, and by 4th of August a report has to be submitted before the District Court Varanasi.
So is this game set and match for you? You seem very, very enthused by the order today. Is this because you feel that this survey will clinch for the Hindu side the fact that this temple was indeed raised, of course, as per historical records too, and a mosque was built over it? Is that the game set match here?
See, there is no enthusiasm in victory and there is no sadness in any loss. The point in issue is this, that this is a legal proceeding, and in the legal proceeding we have moved an application by virtue of Order 26 Rule 10A of the CPC, read with Section 45 of the Indian Evidence Act, where we have said that look here, the bone of contention is this, that whether Aurangzeb has built this mosque or there was a pre-existing Hindu temple has to be ascertained by ASI. Let me quote you judgment of Supreme Court in 1994, 6 SCC page 360 para 151, where the Supreme Court has said that this kind of controversies can be decided only by an expert body like ASI. Let me also quote you the judgment of the Supreme Court in Ram Mandir case, 2021 SCC page 1, where at para 658 the Supreme Court has said that ASI is the premier institution in the country which can do such kind of exercises. Now let me put you certain very, very hard facts. If I am saying and I am having a claim that the western wall of so-called structure is a structure of a Hindu temple, how will I prove it? Can I prove it by an oral evidence? If I am saying and I am having a claim that just beneath the central domes there is a Hindu temple and Hindu shikar existing, how will I prove it? If I am saying that there are existing shivlings right beneath the central dome, how will I prove it? If I am saying that there are many, many proofs and artifacts which are hidden by artificial walls, how will I prove it? Therefore, ASI is the need of the hour, ASI is required, and this is a legal process which is followed. I am neither enthusiast nor I'm sad. As a lawyer, it's my duty to read before you the order of the Honorable Court. Therefore, I have stated it. And the fact of the matter is that this is a legal process which has to go on because this is an issue of trial.
No, absolutely. Can I just ask you a quick question before I open this up to our other guests? One of the contentions people make, Vishnu Jain, is that you started off this case, this particular case, as a right to pray case, and now it has swiftly moved into the direction of the character of the mosque or the structure itself.
It is absolutely erroneous because we have 7 suits filed in Kashi, 7 suits. And there is title also involved, there is right to prayer involved, there is a declaration which we have sought for declaring this entire 5 coast area as Avimukta Kshetra. So this is not just a case of puja of Ma Shringar Gauri. This is a case of puja and worship of the entire area along with title of Adi Visheshwar. And let me also tell you that the Honorable District Court Varanasi, in compliance of the directions of the Supreme Court, has consolidated these matters, has clubbed these matters. And the law of clubbing is that when all these matters are clubbed and consolidated together, the pleading of one plaint can be read in other plaint. And this direction of ASI is a step forward. So this is not a question of just one prayer of Shringar Gauri. This is all
matters are now clubbed.
Okay. And now everything will be clubbed together and everything will be proceeded in trial in a consolidated way. All the matters have been transferred to the District Court for original trial.